Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P2563 relates to the Turbocharger Wastegate Control Actuator Position Sensor, indicating that its output voltage is out of the specified range. This situation prompts the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, to store an error code for further diagnostics. The primary function of the Turbocharger Wastegate Control Actuator Position Sensor is to monitor the position of the wastegate, which is integral for regulating boost pressure in the engine. The wastegate helps manage engine performance and efficiency by diverting exhaust flow away from the turbocharger when maximum boost is reached. When this sensor's output does not align with predefined voltage thresholds, it indicates a malfunction that could adversely affect turbocharger performance. Proper troubleshooting is crucial to identify whether the fault lies within the sensor itself or within the interconnected circuits, including power supply and ground components. DTC P2563 indicates a malfunction in the Turbocharger Wastegate Control Actuator Position Sensor due to an abnormal output voltage. The actuator controls the wastegate, which regulates the engine's boost levels. If the signal from this sensor is outside the acceptable voltage range of 0.32 volts to 4.76 volts, the PCM recognizes the issue and stores this trouble code. The Turbocharger Wastegate Control Actuator Position Sensor is integrated with the turbocharger itself, making it essential for effective turbocharger operation. The PCM, or Powertrain Control Module, interprets the signals from this sensor in relation to engine performance, ensuring optimal boost pressure whenever necessary. Understanding these components and their roles is vital for accurate diagnostics and repair. Several factors may contribute to the occurrence of DTC P2563. A faulty turbocharger wastegate sensor is often the primary culprit, as an improper sensor can cause incorrect voltage readings. Additionally, issues within the electrical circuits connected to the turbocharger and its sensor can also lead to problems, such as open circuits or insufficient grounding. Another potential cause could be a defective Powertrain Control Module, PCM, which may fail to interpret sensor signals correctly and result in erroneous stored codes. Each of these elements needs thorough examination to determine the actual cause of the DTC, guiding subsequent troubleshooting efforts. Vehicle operators may notice several symptoms indicative of DTC P2563. A primary symptom is reduced engine performance, which can manifest as sluggish acceleration or difficulty maintaining speed. The check engine light will likely be activated, alerting the driver to a malfunction that requires attention. Unstable boost pressure can also be observed, leading to inconsistent engine power delivery that affects overall drivability. If these symptoms are present, it is essential to commence diagnostic procedures quickly to prevent further complications that could arise from prolonged issues surrounding the Turbocharger Wastegate Control Actuator Position Sensor. For the first troubleshooting step, begin by turning the vehicle to the on mode so the systems can be properly initialized. Utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to check the EWG voltage from lift sensor. This value is crucial for determining if the Turbocharger Wastegate Control Actuator Position Sensor is functioning correctly. According to the specifications, a voltage reading of less than 0.32 volts or more than 4.76 volts indicates a malfunction. If the voltage is outside this range, this confirms the prior diagnosis of an issue within the sensor or its associated circuits, thus requiring further examination and testing. Proceeding to the second troubleshooting step, the turbocharger connector, which houses 5 pins, needs to be disconnected. With the connector removed, inspect the unit output voltage to confirm its status. Jump terminals number 3 and number 4 on the turbocharger connector with a jumper wire to facilitate this test. With the vehicle again in the on mode, utilize the HDS to observe the EWG voltage from lift sensor value. The expected normal condition should yield a voltage less than 4.76 volts. If this reading is achieved, it indicates that the turbocharger itself may have issues that warrant further inspection. However, if the readings are abnormal, focus will shift to examining other related components in the circuit. In this third troubleshooting step, the focus shifts to inspecting the relevant circuits associated with the turbocharger's control system. Disconnect both the turbocharger connector and PCM connector B before initiating the checks. With the ignition turned off, perform continuity tests on the VCC2, DCWGL, and SG2 circuits. The normal condition should show less than 1 ohm across these circuits, indicating proper connectivity without any interruptions. These circuits are crucial for the operation of the turbocharger sensor and ensure accurate voltage outputs. If any of these tests yield abnormal results, it strongly suggests that there is a wiring issue that needs to be addressed. The fourth troubleshooting step involves checking for any short circuits within the wiring associated with the turbocharger's control systems. Utilize diagnostic tools to test for ground faults, particularly focusing on the DCWGL circuit. The expectation here is that the resistance should be significantly high, exceeding 1 megaohm, when there are no faults present. If the tests reveal low resistance, it generally indicates a short to ground or potential overload situations. Therefore, carefully examine the wiring for any signs of wear or connection issues that may lead to circuit failures. This step is vital to ensure that all electrical connections are intact and functioning as intended. As the last troubleshooting step, if previous inspections indicate that other components are functioning normally, it is logical to focus on the PCM itself. This component is crucial as it interprets the data relayed from the Turbocharger Wastegate Control Actuator position sensor. If no faults were found in the wiring or the sensor, but the DTC P2563 persists, a detailed inspection of the PCM is warranted. It may involve checking for internal faults or software glitches, as the PCM can indeed fail and lead to inaccurate readings. Ultimately, verifying the PCM's operational integrity will help conclude whether it's the source of the contamination in sensor readings. Upon completing the necessary repairs and replacements, based on previous troubleshooting results, conduct a final verification to ensure the issue has been resolved. Start by clearing the DTC using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. After clearing the code, it's essential to take the vehicle for a test drive in various driving conditions to monitor the performance of the turbocharger and ensure there are no persistent abnormalities. During the test drive, pay attention to any unusual engine behavior and check if the check engine light reactivates. Successful operation without reoccurring DTC would confirm that the repairs effectively resolved the underlying issues previously detected. To prevent the occurrence of DTC P2563 or similar issues in the future, regular maintenance of the turbocharger system is highly recommended. Schedule periodic inspections that include examining the turbocharger wastegate control actuator position sensor and its associated wiring. Checking electrical connections for corrosion or wear can help to ensure continual proper functionality. Additionally, maintaining clean circuits will safeguard against resistance buildup that could lead to improper sensor readings. Adopting these preventive measures not only extends the lifespan of the components, but also enhances overall vehicle performance, keeping the engine running efficiently and effectively. In conclusion, DTC P2563 highlights a significant issue regarding the turbocharger wastegate control actuator position sensor's functionality. Addressing this requires a strategic approach to diagnostics, prioritizing inspections of the sensor itself and the related electrical circuits. Through each of the outlined troubleshooting steps, technicians can narrow down the root causes and address them efficiently. By emphasizing thorough diagnostics and maintaining the integrity of the vehicle's turbocharger system, future complications can be prevented. Overall, understanding DTC P2563 not only empowers technicians, but also promotes a well-functioning and reliable Honda Accord. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.